Welcome back. This is Gardening by the Bone. Thank you once again to the Garden Crew for tuning in to a brand new video. And if you want to know how to be a part of the Garden Crew, all you got to do is hit that subscribe button. Hit the like, hit the share, and hit the bell so you'll be notified every time Gardening by the Bone put up a new video. And drop me a comment and let me know what you think about the videos. For today, Garden Crew, I got a new video for you. It's the update for the fall garden in November. But first, I want y'all to come along with me if we get this free mulch. As you see me right here on the screen, this is how you get your free mulch. It don't cost you no money, but it might cost you a little bit of elbow grease. So y'all stick around and stay tuned, Garden Crew. Remember, we got action. Garden Crew, this is the moment y'all been waiting for. This is the update to the November fall garden. Y'all remember the fruit trees? Couple videos back? Well, here they are. Most of them anyway. I don't think the mango tree made it. But they still hanging in there. All of them doing pretty good. Those in the red cups. Those are the 2 lemons. And one of the lemon or grapefruit trees still in the red cups. I still got to transplant them. Some of them got roots and some of them don't. But let's move on. Over here, this is my son's area. He ain't doing too much over here. I think he took a little break for the fall season. But he did plant these right here. These are some of the seeds that I got. When I ordered other seeds, they sent some lettuce. I think they're called lettuce meshalem, however you pronounce it. But they germinated and they're growing right here. Yeah, you can see it right here. It's called lettuce meshalem. I think I'm pronouncing that right. But anyway, it's lettuce. And here we have it right here, Garden Crew. You see it. It's Cabbage Patch Lane. Look at the cabbage. These cabbage here, you remember, if you watch a couple of the videos before, you remember I planted all 10 by seed, but then I came back and I took out about 4 of them and I put some seedlings in here. So these are the seedlings. That's why those are so huge, because they had a head start. These right here, I think they are called the blue hybrid. I think that's what they're called. We'll look at the name in just a minute. Right here, these are blue hybrid. I think that's what they are. But they're looking pretty good. They're starting to form heads. In a little while, we have some cabbage. And here, right here, we have the Copenhagen. These are the ones, the remainder of the ones that I planted from seed. These are the Copenhagen cabbage. And as you can see, they're growing in there. Hopefully, they'll catch up with these other ones. They're just a little slight, behind just a little bit. Some of them, they're different sizes, so I guess some of them are growing at their own rate. But anyway, they're still growing and they're doing well in the garden. I think I have 6 of these, so there were 6 that I still have that I grew, and I started them from seed. So as you can see, they're doing well here on Cabbage Patch Lane. As we look back down Cabbage Patch Lane, everything is flourishing, everything is growing pretty good. And by the way, I did this just for y'all, Garden Crew. I recorded this video in the rain. Yeah, we get some rain. We hadn't had some rain. We had a considerable amount of rain in almost 2 months. So we're getting some rain. It was raining a little harder. Now it's still drizzling. You might be able to see some of the rain dropping. Or you see the droplets on the plants. And right here, as we leave Cabbage Patch Lane, here we are at the pink container, which is Old Pinky. I have 4 of these top bunch collars in there. I used to have about 4 or 5 in them, but I took two of them out and I transplanted them in the garden where a few of them didn't make it. So I replaced it with the ones that was in this container. So these are the top bunch collards. And this right here, this tomato plant, I don't know why I still got it in the garden. I guess I'm holding on to it for whatever reason. And right here, we have the turnips. I think these are called Just Right turnips. And as you can see, they just about right. They almost ready to eat. They looking good. You know, when you go in the grocery store in the produce area and they got those little sprinkles on it and they make the vegetables look so enticing, makes them look like you want some of them, but don't these right here look like that Garden Crew with the raindrops all on it? Look at that bulb, that root, that turnip root, look pretty good. We'll get another look at that when we come back by. So yeah, these are the Just Right turnips, the Just Right hybrids. I only bought 4 of these, but after they started growing, I had wished I had bought some more, and I went back to the farmer's market thinking I was gonna find some more, but they was all out. But it's okay. And as we go along here, you see these are the mustards. So you remember on the last video or two, the video before that one, where we transplanted and we thinned out the mustards from the new raised bed. Well, these are those mustards that, you know, we transplanted over here into these 27-gallon containers. And they're not as big as the one that's in the raised bed, as you will see soon, shortly, because we moved them, so they had to adapt to their new space. So they're not growing as fast as those over there, but they're looking good as well. You can tell if you look back at one of the videos when I first planted them in there, you can tell that they have grown. They have grown a lot, so they're looking good as well. So yeah, these are the Florida broadleaf mustards, and I planted these back October 1st. So just in over a month or so, they have grown a lot. You wait till you see the ones that's in the new raised bed. They're almost ready for the pot. So yeah, garden crew, this is the November Fall Garden Update on Gardening by the Barn. And to those of you that may be watching my video for the first time, if this is the first time you ever watch my videos, I thank you. And won't you consider subscribing? All you got to do is hit that subscribe button, then give me a like, and then drop a comment and hit the bell so you'll be notified if I put a new video up, when I put a new video up. So yeah, let's walk back down Cabbage Patch Lane. Like we said, we're gonna have some cabbages pretty soon. Look how big that cabbage is. Look at the leaves on this cabbage right here. This cabbage right here, I think is the biggest one. And as you can see, it's starting to form a head. So pretty soon we'll have us some cabbage. Well, I'm glad that I have, some that are not as big as these, because then we can do what's called succession planting. I can have some that is going to be ready for harvest. Then later on, I'll have some more to harvest after they grow. So here we are. We're leaving Cabbage Patch Lane, and to the right in just a few minutes, we'll be stepping onto an area that we just gave a name. And ladies and gentlemen, garden crew, this is Collard County. Collard County. We want to give a special thanks to D-Town Deidre. She the one thought of this name, one of my subscribers, one of the garden crew. She came up with the name Collard County. So D-Town Deidre, we want to thank you. All the garden crew members want to thank you, and we appreciate you for watching. And remember, we got action over here. These are the Georgia Southern collards. These are the ones that we planted from seed. If you remember, you look back at a couple videos, you remember when we planted these seeds. It was me, my son, even my wife, she planted a couple of them. So these are the Georgia Southern, and they're looking real good. They're looking real good. And I'm looking forward to, in a couple of weeks, it's going to be Thanksgiving. We're going to be harvesting some of these Georgia Southern right here, over here in Collard County. They're looking real good. Some are behind others, some are still small, but that's okay, they'll catch up. I appreciate y'all for looking at the videos and watching the videos, and share the video, share it. For those that maybe want to know how to garden or like watching garden video for whatever reason, share the video with them. Let them know that we got action on Gardening by the Barn. And this right here, this is my beanstalk. This is a butter beanstalk. I want to call it Jack and the Beanstalk because it's so high up, standing up. It was going up that stake right there. And over here, these are the top bunch collards. Remember, we planted the top bunch collards. I think we planted those back in October, I think around October the 1st, October something. But, we got these from the farmer's market. They were seedlings. But this was just about 2 weeks ago. And look how they done grown. They look like they ready to be harvested. But we going to give them a couple more weeks. And we going to be harvesting some of these top bunch collards. Look at them, garden crew. They look real good. All of them look real good. The Top Bunch and the Georgia Southern. So we got two varieties of collards over here in Collier County. If you're looking for some good old collards, put in your GPS Collier County and you will end up over here on Gardner by the Bone. Everything is looking real good in the garden. I'm just excited. I couldn't wait for the fall season to start. I enjoyed the spring, summer season. Now it's fall. And I'm just enjoying it, Garden Crew. How about y'all? Just check out those Georgia Southern collards right there. And they ain't through growing yet. They got a lot more to grow. And maybe on the next update, not maybe, but definitely on the next update, which will be around Thanksgiving, when I'll be harvesting some of those collards for the pot, they should be grown even more. And over here, Garden Crew, we just stepped into Broccoliville. Yes, this is the name, Broccoliville. And I got to give a special shout out and a special thank you to my wife, Sabrina, who came up with the name Broccoliville. She also has a YouTube channel that she just started. I might link it in the description so y'all can go over there and check it out. But yes, this is Broccoliville. These are the broccoli that we planted and we started them from seed. We started these from seed, I think, back in September the 23rd, I think it was. And they are looking real good. At one particular time, when I first planted it, we got so much rain and I had just dropped the seeds. And the water was just settling in this bed right here, and it was causing the seeds to come up out the ground. And so when the water did soak in and it started raining, all the seeds were scattered all over. So when they germinated, I had to start moving them around because it was all out of order. So that's why you might see some of them, not in a straight row, because I moved them around. But they looking real good. I got some stakes in some of them because some of the broccoli, they tend to want to fall over just like this one right here. You can't sleep on the job. You can't lay down on the job. I heard when they used to tell me, if you fall asleep on the job, you got a job as long as you sleep. But when you wake up, you just fired. But I'm going to just pick this one up. I ain't going to fire him. I'm going to give him another chance. So yeah. And you also see the mulch right there. I forgot to mention to you the mulch where you saw at the beginning of the video when we was getting that free mulch. You saw the mulch that we put over on the Top Bunch collards. I forgot to mention it when we were just filming it just now. But yeah, as you can see, we put mulch over there in the Top Bunch, but we didn't put none in the Georgia Southern because we didn't have enough. So we'll just wait till some of that free mulch fall from the sky, which is falling off the trees, and we'll get some more free mulch. But in the meantime, these broccolis, they look pretty good. They look real good. And I'll say they'll be ready to harvest around December. Yeah, they should be ready about December. So we got like about another month before these broccolis are ready. But those collards, those Georgia Southern and Top Bunch, they're gonna be ready in a couple weeks. Some of them already ready, but we hadn't really had a significant frost. We need to let that frost hit them collards one time so they can get good and tender and sweet. As you see, we look back over Collier County and Broccoliville and Cabbage Patch Lane. The garden is looking real good. Once again, if you hadn't subscribed and you watching the video, go ahead and subscribe, because we got action on Gardening by the Barn. And over here, these are my sugar snap peas. As you can see the trellis, you watched the last video when I did the garden maintenance, you saw me put this trellis together. So the sugar snap peas, they're growing, they're looking pretty good. I'm looking forward to them growing a whole lot more, and then for them to just grow all over this trellis, and for us to have some sugar snap peas, Garden Crew. They're looking real good. Looking real good, Garden Crew. It feels real good out here in Garden Crew, even though it's drizzling a little bit. I guess that's what got it feeling real good. We excited on Garden by the Barn because I know the plants, the garden is excited because they're getting some rain. They're getting some of this God's fertilizer. And they don't know how to act right now. I don't know how to act. I don't even have to water for maybe 1 or 2 days because of this rain. It's supposed to rain all day, but it's not currently raining at this moment. Not at the moment that I'm doing this voiceover. It was raining during the video though. So Garden Crew, these sugar snap peas, they're looking pretty good. This is their weather. This is their type of weather. They don't like it too cold. They don't like it too hot, but it's just right now. Remember we tried to grow some back in the summer, and they say we can't take this right here, and they just didn't do well at all. So yeah, Garden Crew, we got action. And here we is as we steps over here to the new raised bed. First thing you see, what you see over there, Garden Crew? You see 2 different vegetables, but something got to catch your eye. Them doggone mustards. I just planted them a month ago, and just look at them. But we look at these top bunch, remember? I planted some of these top bunches over here too, top bunch collards. Now look at these mustards. These are the same mustards that's over there in the containers that I just showed you. Now these right here, these hadn't been disturbed far as me pulling them up out the ground. So that's why these are so much mature than those over there in the container. They're the same one. I planted them all by seed, and I planted them all at the same time, but these hadn't been disturbed really. Like those over there got to really, get used to that new environment that they're in, and they'll look just as good as these do. So yeah, these are the Florida broadleaf, and they look like they ready for the pot. Just check them out, Garden Crew. Just look at them. Ain't got that rain just glycerin off the leaves. Look like, you know how they be showing in the grocery store and that sprinkler system come on over the produce? Don't they look like that? Look like you don't even be wanting none of that vegetable. They look so good, you just want to get you a produce bag and bag up some. Boy, these things look good. And look at the top bunch over here. These were some that I had left over from over there in the other raised bed, and I decided to plant them over here because I didn't have nowhere else to put them. But back to these mustards. Look at these mustards, and they ain't even through yet. I say, Garden Crew, they should be good and ready by the 15th, because they say that that's how much time it takes since I planted them from seed. I estimated that the 15th of this month here, they should be good and ready. They ready now, but they should be done grown and matured a little bit more. So that's how it's looking over here in the new raised bed, Garden Crew. It look real good over here. Garden Crew, I'm excited. Ain't y'all excited? What I always tell you, Garden Crew, look at the garden. We got action. We got action. And just check it out, Garden Crew. And once again, I want to say thank you to the Garden Crew member, D-Town Deidre, for coming up with the name. Carla County. I want to thank my wife, Sabrina, for coming up with the name for the Broccolieville. And I want to thank everybody else that contributed, that put their names in the hat as well. And continue watching the videos. So yeah, as we look back over the garden, the new raised bed, and as we take a look back at the sugar snap peas over here, they're looking so good, looking real good. And as we look back at Broccoliville right here, the broccoli is just looking scrumptious. It's growing. As we come back over here to the left, as we go a little further, we hit Collard County. And these top bunch collards look like they're getting ready for the pot. Them Georgia Southern, they almost ready. The mustards and turnips in the background over there, they looking good. The whole garden is looking good, garden crew. Over there in Cabbage Patch Lane, the cabbage is looking good. And we done come to the end of the November fall update. And I want to thank y'all for tuning in unto a new video, for watching the video. I want y'all hit that like. And to those of you that hadn't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to click on that bell so you'll be notified every time I put up a new video so you won't miss out. And drop me a comment. Talk to me, garden crew. We got action over here. As you can see, the rain is starting to drop a little harder, but it feels good out here, garden crew. And the garden is excited because it's getting some rain. Hadn't got really no rain in about 2 months. So we excited over here on Gardening by the Bone. We want to thank you and we appreciate you. We thank you, we appreciate you, garden crew. And we'll see you on the next video. This is Gardening by the Bone.